apply to many seafood processing jobs as possible. So number one, you want to focus on speed and strategy to help you find a job. And then two, you want to reach out to your contacts immediately. So once you apply to these jobs, you want to go on the internet. You want to go to their email, or you want to call the company direct. Philly time, I usually call the companies direct. I'm old school with it. I call the companies direct, but you want to email them, and you want to call them, and you want to keep constantly doing this. Maybe do it every other day. Don't bug them. Well, I would say, if you really need a job and you're desperate, you might have to, keep reaching out to them, because some of these companies are very busy. This is a busy time of the year. Like I said, it's bee season. So you might want to keep pressing the issue to see where your application is in the process situation. I don't know if that makes sense. I said in the process. Oh, in the processing situation. And to be honest with you and to be raw with you, if you really want a job bad and you really want a job fast, you got to put in around like 25 applications. I know you like Philly Dom, 25 applications. If you want to get a job within a week or two, you got to put in 25 seafood processing applications.
Philly Dom, no they fake it, they real. It they real, oh. From ghetto to globe, now I'm still they build. It they build, oh. No edits, no cap, it they film the feel. From the street to success, in they seal the deal. Hey, it they done. You know they joke with the grind. No they play. I'm on a rock content where they blow your mind. It they done. I'm on a in get the crown. Everywhere you go, then they hold them down. Say don't. No light, no mic, but the vision.
I'm coming to you live and direct from Kodiak, Alaska. And today we're going to talk about how to get a job in the seafood processing industry in Alaska within 2 weeks. So that's what we're going to talk about today, because I've been getting a lot of emails, Instagram. Every day somebody's constantly reaching out to me on Instagram, and they're asking me about working in Alaska in the seafood industry. And I'm going to give you, the raw, uncut truth, much information as possible to get you in the door to get that interview. But once you get the interview, then it's going to take a while for, the process to go through, because you got to do a background check and you got to do a drug test. But I'm at least try to get you guys in the door within 1 week, 2 weeks at the max. The first thing you need to focus on. Oh, wait a minute. Before I say that, make sure you share my videos. Make sure you give my videos a like and support your boy, the one and only Philly Dom. Share my videos everywhere with your friends, with your enemies. Share it with everybody, because there's somebody out there that actually needs a job. And the seafood industry is a gateway job to help a lot of people, because you get on the job training. You don't have to go in there knowing how to process fish. They will show you how to process fish. And then plus some of you people have background in working in factories and other different skill sets that can help you with this job as well. The first thing you want to do is focus on how could I say this? You want to focus on, how could I say this in the right way? I'm trying to be real and direct with you guys. You want to focus your speed. Yeah, now I got it. You want to focus your speed. I had to think about it, because I'll be coming off the top of the head with a lot of this. You want to focus on your speed and strategy to help you find a job within a week or two. So you got to be real clever. You got to be real smart about this. But if you watch this video, I'm giving you the information to make it easy for you. What makes this job easy, the seafood processing job, is it's a temporary job, or AKA a seasonal job. So you work this job for a couple months at a time, 3 months, 6 months. Some people work it year round. Some people work it for like 10 months. So it's a seasonal job. So making it because it's a seasonal job. They have certain times when they need people to work, but unfortunately for you guys, they have an A season, they have a B season, and they need people year round for this job. And you can work for multiple companies. Now, what you want to do, like I said before, you want to target multiple countries, not countries, companies. You want to target multiple companies. I don't know why I keep saying country. Companies. You want to target multiple companies. I guess because I travel so much, so that's in my head, countries instead of companies, okay? You want to target many companies as possible. That's what you want to do. You want to target many companies as possible in the seafood processing industry. Last time I checked, I did a lot of research on there. I even wrote a book. Might as well show you the book. This is my book right here that I wrote talking about the seafood processing industry. We'll get into that a little later. But you want to target many, and it's on Amazon, guys. The book is on Amazon, and the link will be in the description, or information will be in the description for you to go get the book if you need it. But it's a to Z on how to get a job in the seafood processing industry and what to expect once you're up here. But yeah, like I was saying before, before I digressed, you want to target many companies as possible. So when you target many companies as possible, that gives you a greater chance of getting a job in the seafood processing industry. And you want to check out the companies that have looking for urgent hire. Right now we're in a B season, which is salmon season for seafood processors. So right now they need a lot of people. We're in June, we're in late June, we're going into July. In July they need a lot of people for they need a lot of seafood processors for July to process the salmon fish, which is, they get millions and millions of pounds of salmon fish, millions and millions and millions of pounds of salmon fish. The different companies throughout Alaska, so they need as many seafood processors as possible. So you'll see them doing commercials and advertisements about seafood processing. So you want to make sure that you look for the companies that are urgently hiring. And I can't stress this enough. I can't stress this enough. I'm gonna talk about it a little later as well. But you want to apply to many seafood processing jobs as possible. So number one, you want to focus on speed and strategy to help you find a job. And then two, you want to reach out to your contacts immediately. So once you apply to these jobs, you want to go on the internet. You want to go to their email, or you want to call the company direct. Philly time, I usually call the companies direct. I'm old school with it. I call the companies direct, but you want to email them, and you want to call them, and you want to keep constantly doing this. Maybe do it every other day. Don't bug them. Well, I would say, if you really need a job and you're desperate, you might have to keep reaching out to them, because some of these companies are very busy. This is a busy time of the year. Like I said, it's bee season. So you might want to keep pressing the issue to see where your application is in the process situation. I don't know if that makes sense. I said in the process. Oh, in the processing situation. And to be honest with you and to be raw with you, if you really want a job bad and you really want a job fast, you got to put in around 25 applications. I know you like Philly Dom, 25 applications. If you want to get a job within a week or two, you got to put in 25 seafood processing applications to get that ball rolling. Between 25 applications, and somebody gonna call you back. Somebody gonna call you back. Like I said, we in bee season right now. They need a lot of people. So somebody will definitely give you a call back, but you got to put in the work. If you're really desperate for a job and you need a job, you got to put in the work. People think magically that you just put an application in and they just gonna hire you. No, man, you got to go after it. It's not gonna come to you. Also, make sure you get some recommendations from your old jobs and referrals and stuff, so you can put that on the application. Utilize LinkedIn and any other job working source to help you as well. Any other job working source to help you as well. That will put you in connections with people that are looking for the same type of job you're looking for. Also, you want to optimize your application. I know some of you guys got skills like you might worked in a factory before, so you know how to ride the forklift. You forklift certified, or you have some kind of HR skills or maintenance skills, or you was an ex-security guard, or you worked at a diner, or you worked at for some big fancy restaurant in the past. You want to put that there because they have a lot of essential positions here too. Essential, hope I'm saying the word right, essential positions. And these are positions that are needed. Like, they have people here that they wash your clothes. That's the essential position. They have cooks here. That's the essential position. Other positions in the kitchen, washing dishes. That's the essential position. HR, maintenance. They got so many different positions there, man. I could go on. Recruitment. Maybe you have some kind of skill set with that, or you worked in that type of field. So make sure you tailor your application to that. You tailor your application, your resume, and also your cover letter to that. You know what I mean? That's number 3. And I'm gonna go back to it one more time to let you guys know what I'm talking about. Number 4, be prepared to get an interview right away, because in this field, they could interview you. I know somebody the other day, I just helped them, with the process of becoming a seafood processor, and he already got an interview. So right now, he's taking his drug test and his background. They doing his drug test and his background, so he should be up here any day soon after all that is taken care of. So be ready for interviews right away, and then be ready to immediately start working or coming up to Alaska to work. Because once they do your drug test and your background, and you clear and everything is good with that, within a week or 2, you'll be in Alaska working. It depends on the company. Every company is different. I'm talking about the company I work for. I know once I took my drug test and my background, within like a week after that, week and a half, a week after that, they cleared me for the drug test and the background. I was up here working in Alaska. So if you guys don't know who I am, I'm Philly Dom. I was a processor many years ago. My last season of work was 2019, and then I started traveling around as a travel blogger. I did videos in New York City that got international attention. I've traveled a lot of countries. I ain't been everywhere, but I traveled a lot of countries. And it all started from me working as a seafood processor, saving up my money, and having a dream and believing in myself that I wanted to be able to travel. So you're looking at somebody that was in a struggle and needed some work and needed to make money, and the money I made from seafood processing was enough to hold me until my YouTube channel had did pretty good numbers, that I was able to travel for years and years and years and go different places and live in different cities and different countries throughout the United States and the world. Also, I wrote a book right here. This is the book right here. This is the book right here. Look, it's Philly Dom's Complete Guide to Alaska Seafood Processing and Self-Preservation. I was so happy and I was blessed to be able to work in the seafood industry. It's a rugged, rough job. It's not a glamorous job or a glorious job, but it does pay the bills. And I was going through some rough times some years ago, maybe like 10 years ago, and I didn't know where my next job was coming from. And I told God, like, if you bless me with a job that I'll be able to pay my bills and be able to do what I want to do and be able to take care of my family, I'll always push and promote that job to the world. So that's what I've been doing. I wrote this book in 2020. I wrote this book in 2023. I was just like, look, I need to, get information about working in Alaska in the seafood industry, because it's not really that much information. Now it's a lot more information because, processors are online now on YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that. But when I first started, it really wasn't that much information. When I started in 2016, early 2016, I think January 2016, it really wasn't nobody doing videos and stuff like that about seafood processing. But hopefully this information helps you. You can also reach out to me via Instagram at @IAM_Philly Don. Once again, you can reach out to me at @IAM_Philly Don. Leave me a message and I can see what I can do for you. Like I said, 50, 60, 70 people, I don't even know. It's over 50 people that's reached out to me since I've been up here working in Alaska in the seafood industry from seeing my videos. So I'm willing to help you and try to, change somebody's life, because somebody's in a struggle, somebody's down and out, and they need money, and they feel like their world is crashing in on them. And this will definitely help you, what I mean? It will definitely help you. And for you people that, everything is going good and you're making a lot of money and everything is going how you want it to go, I mean, pass this video on to a friend or a family member that's in the struggle. Somebody, a neighbor, somebody you see on the street, tell them about, seafood processing, because most of the companies will fly you up wherever you're at in the United States, and they even hire people outside the country. That's a video for another day, but they do hire people from other countries to come up here to work as well. But they'll fly you here. They have housing for you, so you don't have to worry about staying. You'll be in a company housing. We call it a bunk house. They have processing plants on land. I'm on a land plant for Pacific Seafoods in Kodiak, Alaska. They also have vessels that you can go on vessels. Companies like American Seafood that have vessels that you can work on at sea and on a processing plant. I mean, a vessel seafood processing plant out at sea. So it's a lot of opportunities, and they have a lot of land plants. So just pass the information. Once again, let me go through it, this information with you real quickly. We want to focus on a speedy and strategic way to find a job. And with that, you want to consider the seafood processing, because it's a seasonal job. I'm just going through it real fast. And then you want to target many companies as possible. You want to look for urgent hiring signs with these different companies, because some companies right now, like I said, we're in beach season and they need a lot of people for salmon, so they hire right away. But you can get hired in A season. It's a lot of opportunity. And like I said before, I'm gonna keep repeating this. You want to apply to many companies, seafood processing companies, as possible. And then you want to reach out to your contacts immediately. Once you put the application in, by the next day or the day after that, you want to be calling them, you want to be emailing them. Obviously, they're going to reach out to you to tell you they got the application. Most companies are pretty good with that, but you want to call them and keep reaching out to them. And like I said before, you want to put in around 25 applications. 25 applications. Yes, in two days, you want to just sit there all day on your phone or a computer, whatever, I don't know how you want to do it, and just put in 25 applications. If you even have a friend to help you, fill it out, make it faster, whatever, but put in like 25 applications. That definitely will get the ball rolling. That would definitely put you ahead of a lot of people. Trust me, somebody gonna reach out to you. And then make sure you get recommendations and referrals from your old job. And then utilize LinkedIn or any other job working sources, any other job working sources that can help you get a job in the seafood processing industry. And also, you want to optimize your application to fit. Go online. You got to do some legwork for this. It's not going to be a cakewalk. You want to do some legwork, and find out what a seafood processor does, and you want to know what are the skill sets and stuff. All this is online. All this is on ChatGPT. You will find it. and then be prepared to get an interview right away, because they do some pretty quick interviews. They're like, boom, you get an interview on Friday. You might put your application Monday, they might want to interview you Friday. And then also be ready to be available to work right away. When you see that place on the application say, when can you start working? You say, today, whatever date that is, you know what I mean? And be ready to fly up here, because once the application in and you get that interview and the ball is rolling, you'll be up here pretty quickly with most companies, you know what I mean? All I can speak for is Pacific Seafoods, and I worked for OBI Seafoods years ago. I could speak for them too. They were pretty quick after the interview. After the interview and everything went through, they were pretty quick in getting me up here to start working in Alaska. And the season is different companies. Some people work 45-day season, some people work 3 months, some people work 6 months, some people are here 10 months. It all depends on the company. It's something I can't tell you if that's what you want to talk over with the recruiter and the HR when they're interviewing you. That's who you want to talk that over with. But that's all I gotta say for now, man. Make sure you go online. Make sure you go to Amazon and get my book about seafood processing, to give you all the ins and outs. So even after you get the job, you know what to expect if you've never did this type of job before. Once again, you rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom, coming to you live and direct from Kodiak, Alaska. And more and more videos are coming about seafood processing, traveling, that's everyday life. But I want to make sure I document my journey as a seafood processor, because I don't think nobody has really documented that journey. That's why I'm gonna keep pushing out many videos as possible, as much as I can. But the more work I get and the more hours we work, and especially when we just constantly hit with the 16s, I will still do my best, like when I get off of work, to let you know, like, oh man, what was going on, and let you know everything, just to give you a play-by-play what type of job that you're getting into. Very hard job because of the hours and everything, but you can make it, you can do it. That's it for now. Talk to you later. And once again, don't forget, you rocking out. You rocking out. You rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom.
Same lane. Put my life at risk, stretched thin in the game. You mad at my flight logs, mad at my grind. You ain't got a passport, but you judging mine. I'm an open book, my life on display. Philly Dom got more stamps than you stuck in the same place. Yeah, I was in the middle of Haiti where the hustle's real. You ain't brave enough to even touch that steel. El Salvador, I was out there ahead of the curve. Repping for the streets, now they gotta observe. Ain't nothing to prove. Philly Dom is a movement, chasing real goals while you stuck on that foolishness. From Philly's main streets, yeah, that's where I came. Kind-hearted, but cross me, I'll ignite the flame. But YouTube's a beast, gotta fight for a name. Put my life at risk, stretched thin in the game. Sacrifices made while you just talk and complain. I'm grinding daily while you stay stuck in the same lane. Put my life at risk, stretched thin in the game. You mad at my flight logs, mad at my grind. You ain't got a passport, but you judging mine. I'm an open book, my life on display. Philly Dom got more stamps than you stuck in the same place. Flight logs, mad at my grind. You ain't got a passport, but you judging mine. I'm an open book, my life on display. Philly Dom got more stamps than you stuck in the same place.